We have several comments before we start. GE is like leprosy, we're all over. And therefore we are going to insult all the honorees equally. Secondly, we have a new general manager and a new general counsel. A young general counsel who reads the regulations as they're written. And what you got right here is under $10 of no intrinsic value. Thank you, Ted. Okay.
Even by GE's interpretation. And one more comment, especially after the TDS performance. This is not a competition, and we're not going to sign any contracts.
We'll accept the contract to stop. Okay. Let me tell you of a story of a group of bandits. To them we say goodbye. They each had jobs in the Penaids office and were tough enough to make Bill Duncan cry. Oh, we'll never return, no, they'll never return. Our Brian, Ralph, and John. The ASS world will surely suffer for a long time after they're gone. Captain Brian Chappell is the guy who does the optics, the urban, and data collection too. His position is unchallenged and his record is unblemished because his hardware never flew. Brian's wife is Marion, a chef of great recognition. Her menus are balanced but lean. But Brian is tough when it comes to the kitchen. He won't eat anything green. If I put my glasses on, I can see this thing better. Okay. One other thing about Captain Brian Chappell, about which he really is a bear. He has real concern about his noggin and the fact that he's losing his hair. Oh, will he ever return? No, they'll never return. Our Brian, Ralph, and John. The ASMS world will surely suffer for a long time after they're gone. Next page. Lieutenant Mickelson's assignment was quite demanding. It gave him a fever and a rash. He worked on the pyro. The others soon became jealous. Ralph could do his job in a flash. Ralph's wife is Dixie and she has become famous, and that is no baloney. On The Price is Right, she got a grand piano, and Ralph gets rice-a-roni. Ralph's true love is his life. As a hacker of his obsession, Dixie doesn't make light. And his affair with his computer and Boolean logic was obviously love at first bite. Oh, they will never return, no, they'll never return. Our Brian, Ralph, and John. The ASMS world will surely suffer for a long time after they're gone. Next page. Lieutenant John Conrad came to us from Seattle. About decoys he did learn. To replication he added some features. Now the things will spin, crash, and burn. But John is truly an electronics expert, and he will have the last laugh. If you don't do it his way, you can jam it, or else you can use chaff. Oh, will they ever return? No, they'll never return. Our Brian, Ralph, and John. The ASMS world will surely suffer for a long time after they're gone. Last page. Now, you denizens of ASMS, don't you think it's a scandal? The job may not get done with the loss of those three musketeers, Conrad, Chappell, and Mickelson. And we can't forget those fine secretaries, those ladies full of vigor and vim. They ran the office with great efficiency, much to our three heroes' chagrin. Peggy's extensive travels and expensive vacations keeps the family bankbook pretty slim. And every time her husband sees a travel brochure, he thinks of fairy tales by Grimm. Becky Campbell relaxes as a bike rider, but she's met with a terrible fate. 6 children and a husband to share her hobby. She needs a bicycle for 8. return of Brian, Ralph, and John, the Asmus world will surely suffer for a long time after they're gone.
There's no way I'm going to compete with that kind of talent and singing and joking, but what I'm going to do is just make a simple presentation. We at Delco we're fortunate to have worked on all three programs that these three officers have worked on, and it's a real pleasure working with all three of them. Just to make sure that they don't forget us, what we've done is we've got some examples of some of the things that we do on the range, and also so that they can remember us through the whole year. We've got a calendar for each of them so that they won't forget us. And we say that we really enjoyed working with all of you. It's been a pleasure, and from all of the guys at Delco, best wishes in your new jobs.